and welcome back to another video. Now, uh, you guys have probably seen in some of my videos that I have a good amount of weapons, but I have actually not shown you guys any modifications I've done to any of them, with the exception of, well, one, but you know. So today I'm going to show you some basic modifications. I'm going to show you 3 mods for handles of weapons. Now, first off, let's started with the first modification. No modifications. Here we have my knife with nothing really special done to the handle. It has nothing changed since the day it was bought, other than me using a hairdryer to take off the price sticker. Other than that, no changes. The handle is just the same way it was, which, albeit it's not the best handle, but it's a decent handle, so I didn't really see much of a need to make any modifications. It's good enough, see? Not breaking my grip. So, that's no modifications. Don't really have much I can say about it. Yes, yeah, because it's easily the most basic one I could talk about. So, let's move on to the next one. Now, next one is a modification I did to my machete, which if you are a recurring viewer, you just saw me do a cleaning video of it. So, here it is. It's a paracord wrap I did on the handle. It's a pretty basic one, given that this is the first paracord wrap I've ever done. I didn't really have much that I could do for it, but it gives a better grip, and in case of emergency, I can always take the paracord off. So, pros for this one: gives a better grip, you have paracord in emergency, and it also can help keep the handle together in case of cracks. But that can go for a lot of modifications. Cons are, it's difficult to do, takes time to do, and if you have a machete that doesn't have the blade edge of the blade actually stop here instead of going all the way down, you could cut yourself, but mine isn't like that. Ultimately, paracord handle, it's good, but I think that there is one better. Just let me put my machete away first. Oh, and if you do it right, the wrap can have no real consequence to the sheath. Now, for my final mod, this is one you actually have seen before. The duct tape handle, which I added to my Brooklyn Crusher baseball bat. Cold Steel, if you see this, I would like to get sponsored by you. You are awesome. But regardless, it's a duct tape wrap. My brother actually plays softball, and he told me that it was actually pretty good for the grip. Ultimately, as far as pros go, all it really gives you is a better grip, but it easily gives you the best grip out of any of the other ones. Cons: it takes a fair amount of duct tape to get a good grip like this. But unlike the paracord, this actually doesn't get any worse for the grip if it gets wet. And duct tape grip is actually my favorite. But I will say this though, the best grip might just be no grip modifications, because with no grip, you can do any modification to it. However, I will say this, my favorite, duct tape grip, hands down. Of course, there is the fact that you do have to change the duct tape every once in a while, but nothing too serious. And of course, I have plenty of other weapons that I haven't put a grip on, such as my crowbar, my E-tool. That wasn't supposed to happen. And among other weapons, but those were just the ones that I had in reach. Reach. So ultimately, modifying the grip isn't essential, but it does help a lot. Thank you all for watching. Like this video if you want to see more like it. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Yeah, comment if you want to see anything specific or have any criticisms. And if you'd like to help my channel out, share it with someone else. Thank you all for watching. This is Randoman, signing off.